Hey, welcome to
Welcome.
Facebook Live.
Hot Shot Secret Live episode 143.
That's right.
Let's see, Derek trying back in. He says, actually, a world record holder, Miata. All right. Highest horsepower factory motor. I'd be interested in running your oil and switching all my customers off VR1 and get them on Hot Shots. Jake, if you're quick enough on the handles back there, go to our website and check our Adrenaline Racing Oil page and see if we have that white paper. We put a whole white paper together. Or maybe we just uploaded the dyno sheets.
Yeah.
But that was, so Derek, I got somebody for you. Does this mic work?
Yep.
I got a special guest, Kyle. Kyle, all right, got a question for you. Do you know Derek Rockwell? Does that sound familiar?
No.
No, all right, well, Derek's first question was curious if he'd recommend. Kyle's big on the oil, works with a lot of our sponsored racers.
It's a Miata?
He's got a Miata, so he's.
You know, Diesel Don just bought a Miata.
I know he did. 4-cylinder application, 1,000 horsepower. He's been running VR1. I was just saying how we did some comparison stuff on the dyno. He said he's curious if he can run it. Told him, well, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Anything to add to his Miata? And
No, I'm wondering
VR1?
what weight he's probably on. It might be
No.
30 weight.
Derek, if you, let us know.
It's probably a road course car, I'm guessing. That's a lot of horsepower for a road
For a
course.
little Miata, too.
Well, yeah.
What's the weight on that thing, too, I wonder?
What are we talking about today?
Talk about oil and viscosity.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. I'm curious what he's running on that.
Yeah.
Drag car.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that I got to see.
Yeah, you got a picture?
Yeah.
Curious.
That I got to see. Where's Diesel Don at?
So Diesel Don used to work here, and he just bought a Miata. He's super proud of it.
2350. Wow, that thing flies. That thing's got to move. Yeah, you're probably going to want not a stock motor, so might actually go with a heavier weight. But yeah, you can use whatever VR1 weight you're using. You can just switch right over. You'll see less wear on that. We got a lot of testing on that.
Less wear, more power too, if that's something you're looking for.
We actually do have the dyno test up on the page for Adrenaline R Series Racing Oil, if you want me to throw that up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's against our VR1, right? Yeah.
There. So what was it 788?
24 horsepower gain
There you go.
on the 700 horsepower application. That usually holds true throughout, so you probably pick up more at 1,000 horsepower application.
What was that, the 2050? Compared, yeah.
Yep.
2050. You can find a lot of our products in retail.
Right.
And currently there's some pretty sweet deals happening at a couple of different retailers.
Yeah, our first one is at O'Reilly's, Diesel Extreme and FR3, $4 off. That's going on now until the end of the month, the 29th. So stop at O'Reilly's and get $4 off. And then our other one is Tractor Supply Company. EDT is $3 off now through the 27th of this month. So
There you go. So you got a month to take advantage on those three products. You go to Tractor Supply for EDT, head to O'Reilly's for your sale on FR3, and Diesel Extreme. That's through the end of this month, into June.
right. Most towns have both, so you can just
Yeah.
maybe go across the street usually.
Right, right. And then we talked about, Chad, we're going to talk some oil today, specifically oil viscosity.
That's right.
So why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, so what is oil viscosity? Basically, it's, the thickness of the oil. Thin oils, they can reduce friction in engines and help engines start quickly during cold weather. Thick oils are better at maintaining, your film strength and oil pressure at high temperatures and loads. So
I think where we are today with these new vehicles coming out, new engines, viscosity is a hot topic. We know we've experimented here at Hot Shot Secret in the R&D lab with 0W8 weight oil. And there's a shift towards lighter oils. A lot of 1030s out there. Used to always be 1540s. So it's kind of a catch-22. If you go with a lighter oil, you think less protection, just because the thinner oil is not going to protect between these moving parts quite as well. That's why you get a lot of these oils, and even with the addition of like our FR3, you help protect against some of that wear.
right.
That's why oil specs are always changing. But you go with these thinner oils, that's a lot with improved fuel economy and EPA regulations, emissions, and improved power and that kind of stuff. So it's catch-22 because you get all those great things, but you may sacrifice protection a little bit. But that's where products like our FR3 friction reducer comes in, and you kind of get the best of both worlds there.
Yeah.
I will say, the last thing I'll say on oil viscosity, which I mentioned briefly earlier, think about all these new engines moving to lighter weight oils. You're going to get less protection, but you're going to get the better fuel economy and the increased performance and those kind of things. And today's engines are highly engineered. We're talking tighter tolerances, sometimes just a couple microns. To put that into perspective, a human hair, I wish I knew this, I had it and I lost it off the top of my head. Human hair is like maybe 50 microns. I don't remember, but a couple microns is smaller than the human hair, and sometimes those are the tolerances between some of these parts inside the engine. So as the engines advance and the engineering advances, we move to these lighter weight oils, but sometimes we may sacrifice protection, so that's where you want to get a high quality oil, so it's not going to shear out of grade, because talking about shearing, you may think you're running a 1540, which is what the OEM calls for, and then after a couple thousand miles, you might be down to like a 1030. You're not getting the required protection for that engine. More wear.
Right.
Less fuel economy, some of those things you talked about. So we're on a high quality oil that's not going to shear out of grade, it's not going to break down, it's not going to oxidize, which it can especially happen in today's modern engines with those tight tolerances and pressures and heats. And then look at an additive like our FR3 friction reducer that does more than just FR3 does clean, but it has our nano lubricant in there, which is top of the line, newest technology that we've refined over the years. That's going to provide protection on a microscopic level. So those are the last few points that I have on oil viscosity.